Mindfulness, finding peace in a frantic world. Mindfulness meditation may ease anxiety, mental stress. 8 ways meditation can improve your life. A quick Google search of meditation brings up these headlines and hundreds of others that many of you may have seen and even read. Meditation, a practice with Buddhist origins, has become an increasingly popular trend in the US over the last few years. Meditation is defined as engaging in mental exercise, as concentration on one's breathing or repetition of a mantra for the purpose of reaching a heightened level of spiritual awareness by the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. The practice has been suggested to have numerous benefits in all aspects of life and is considered by scientists and celebrities alike as a key to leading a fulfilling life. So what's the problem? While there isn't much negative that comes from the practice itself, problems arise when we consider the way meditation has been introduced and is practiced in our society today. In particular, I'm going to focus on the way meditation has been taken by the media and skewed into the newest quick fix self-help technique, dubbed McMindfulness, rather than actual meditation. Media sells the practice as an idealized lifestyle with exaggerated claims about its benefits. All of this eventually results in heightened feelings of inadequacy, as we are discouraged from contemplating why we are feeling so stressed out that we feel the need to meditate in the first place, resulting in a vicious cycle. To start off, I'm going to give a quick background on the origins of meditation. Like I mentioned earlier, the practice has Buddhist roots that originated in 5th century BCE India, with a purpose to remove suffering and promote wholesome intentions and positive qualities that lead to human flourishing for oneself as well as others. This is quite different to how the practice is often used in the Western version to reduce stress and improve concentration. As the creator of meditative psychotherapy, Dr. Jeffrey B. Rubin puts it, no one seems to ask whether meditation techniques designed to eliminate the misery of monks in ancient India would be wholly sufficient for cognitively oversaturated lay people in the West in the 21st century who want to raise self-esteem, heal emotional traumas, or be more productive in a frenzied world. Americans incorrectly label a new self-help technique as mindfulness meditation, which results in 2 things: the bastardization of the Buddhist religion and unreal expectations of the practice. The first issue is pretty self-explanatory as an example of cultural appropriation, a term used to criticize the adoption of cultural elements from a minority group by members of the dominant culture, according to Wikipedia. Clearly, in the situation of McMindfulness, those who practice Buddhism and traditional meditation are the ones being negatively impacted by this. In the second issue, those practicing McMindfulness, the Western version of meditation, are negatively impacted. After companies and the media realized that they could make money off of mindfulness, they knew to get to work marketing it as beautifully and exotically, yet without any religious affiliation, as they could. Because there has not been any significant scientific evidence to back the numerous positive claims, marketers rely on personal anecdotes by celebrities and instructors to sell their products. This is when books about meditation start to share the shelf with as seen on TV books and life-changing celebrity autobiographies. While humans are naturally drawn to continuous improvement, this harmless mindset has transformed into widespread feelings of self-consciousness and not being good enough. This has resulted in the rise of quick-fix solutions that keep us from questioning why we live in a society where we feel so overworked in the first place. Quick-fix solutions are especially common in the US as they range from celebrity talk shows to coffee table books and now meditation. Most people who start these practices, often as New Year's resolutions, fail to finish them as they do not see immediate change. This is because all of these techniques are only serving in the short term. While you may feel relaxed during your weekly 30-minute meditation class, as soon as you step foot outside the studio, your mind switches right back to the state it was in 30 minutes before, frenzied, overwhelmed, and unfocused. According to Buddhist psychotherapist Dr. Miles Neal, you haven't eliminated the causes or stopped sowing the seeds for these thoughts and emotions. We are farmers constantly planting our own harvest. Because we are creatures of emotion rather than logic, we convince ourselves that these classes are working because they should be. Furthermore, when we do not get ideal results, we begin to blame ourselves. This creates a vicious cycle in which our feelings of inadequacy bring us to meditate, which usually does not solve the problem, reinforcing the feelings of inadequacy. So what's the solution? First, we need to address the issue of the difference between Buddhist and Western meditation. Issues like this involving cultural appropriation have gained the spotlight in recent years, so meditation will eventually follow. It's just a bit more difficult as sometimes it is argued as a practice that is inspired by, but different from the traditional Buddhist meditation. As this will slowly and naturally occur in public conversations on the topic, I have a few suggestions on how to speed up the process. Courses, guided apps, and instructors should include more information in the first class or somewhere in the app about the background of mindfulness meditation, so people know the origins and that they are doing modified versions of the practice. These changes shouldn't have any effects on the success and popularity of these classes and apps, and in fact may make them even more successful. It will also hold teachers and creators reliable for what they are teaching the public. Hopefully, as these changes are made and the practice continues to grow more popular, more attention will be drawn to practicing right meditation, as well as addressing the underlying cultural lifestyle problems so that the cycle can finally be broken.